Hi, my name is Caitlin Carter. This is to fulfill the Midwifery Community Awareness Reflection for Clinic 3030. Last weekend, October 18th and 19th, I was able to attend the Birth Emergency Skills Training, or BEST training, in Olympia, Washington, which is about an hour and a half drive from where I am located. This is the book that the class is based on, or vice versa, I'm not really sure. There was 20 midwives locally that attended. Andrea Dixon is the one that facilitated the conference, and she had two women with her, that Jan and Teresa, that were helping set up the hands-on activities and just assist with the overall flow of the conference. So the overall focus of the training is to help specifically out-of-hospital providers be ready for emergencies. Basically, the bad thing has already happened, and what are we going to do about it now? What are we going to do in the moment? Andrea would talk. We would have kind of a classroom session for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, and then we would have an hour approximately to do hands-on skills. And they had different stations set up around the room that were just having to do with the things that we just talked about. And that was brilliant for me to be able to sit and take notes and, kind of rub shoulders with the midwives around me, and then really get to go do the hands-on activities and, just get that muscle memory from manually removing a placenta, or doing a quick urinary catheterization. Just really good skills that, as a primary student, most of them I haven't had I hate saying the word opportunity, had the opportunity to, resolve a severe shoulder dystocia. But it was phenomenal practice, and it was just great to be able to get to know some of the midwives in my area a little better and meet new ones. And I was able to go with my preceptor, so we were able to review some of those skills together. There were a few other MCU students there, so that's always a nice kind of reunion. It was lovely. One of the questions that I'm supposed to be talking about is, in what ways has this event improved your journey towards becoming a midwife? I really just can't explain enough how phenomenal this conference was. I'm in the class Complications of Labor, Birth, and the Immediate Postpartum right now. So I've literally been studying these things. I've been reading the textbooks, attending births, but haven't had a whole lot of complications. And this was really able to connect, like, this is what you know, this is how it might look. Hearing people's stories in different scenarios, and then actually, going through the process of sweeping clots out of uterus, things like that. It was amazing. It also allowed me to see some kind of holes I had in my information, things that I either haven't read in a while, or things that I need to go back and revisit. Specifically, one of those things was just any of the hypertensive disorders. I have very little experience with that, and I can say I left the conference solidly terrified. So I really want to go back and make sure I have a thorough understanding of that, as thorough as can be understood. Anyway, so that was definitely a challenge. And how did the event affect my present course towards completion of my midwifery degree? Again, that just kind of goes back to reinforcing and really getting hands-on experience to the things that I'm learning in my degree as I'm going along. And it was amazing to be able to attend with my preceptor to, kind of lean over and say, hey, remember at that one birth when this one thing happened with the placenta, we could have done this, or we could try this. And really knowing that she knows that I know what that skill is as well, will be very beneficial in the future. I feel like, both to build our relationship, and that she has potentially more faith in me and understanding what I know. It was just really great. It was really great to hear just stories and understand how people have dealt with things, and that people aren't perfect, and that crazy things can happen. Anyway, I left feeling so grateful that I'm able to be here in this community with these women that are doing amazing things every day, and a little overwhelmed. My brain was a little overloaded when I left, and excited to have built, relationships. And anyway, it was just a very lovely conference. I really can't say enough good things about it, and I'm really, really thrilled I had the opportunity to go.